Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jeffrey, and welcome again to my channel. If you're new, definitely subscribe. And for the people who have been here for a while, I know new setup. What is going on? Like all these cards. Many videos are going to be coming with many uses of these
Oh my
cards.
gosh! Don't forget to switch your.
Oh right, we have
thing.
some tarot by Jeffrey. Type 1111 if you'd like a reading. Definitely type 1111 in the comments or send me a message and I can do a personal reading for you. But today we're going to ask the cards, ask Spirit, what is my shadow trying to tell me? What are those things that are kind of in the way? How can I, what is it trying to say and how can I form a relationship with it? So we're gonna use these three numbers here. We have 11, 22, 33, and definitely connect.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's all good.
I'm apologizing to YouTube.
Definitely pick the number that you feel resonates or has a message for you, and we're just gonna take some time and meditate and come to a center where we're letting our inner guidance guide us. And I'm going to pick these deck from the shadow pile. And right now this message is for the 11. If you picked 11, your shadow wants to say something. All right. And first card, centrifugal field. Let's put that down. Sojin, centrifugal field. Ukazi. Okay. So I'm immediately sensing that your shadow self is trying to tell you that actually you've been going through quite the turmoil because you're one of the people that's going to bring in the new earth. You're one of the pioneers of this new earth, and you are right now in the middle of what feels like a celestial battlefield. We are in the middle of, it feels like, intense contrast, and this card is telling me that it's all for a purpose, that it all serves the movement of the new earth. That you are transcending from these old patterns and this old fear-based programming, and maybe you're still in the programming, maybe you just came out of it, but that your shadow self is trying to tell you that you're going through all of this because you are an earth healer, you're a healer of some sort, you have some medicine for this kind of world that this world needs, and it needs it from you specifically, and that this is your gift, and it may feel like you're burying it now, is what the shadow is saying. Shadow is saying, oh, it's all bad and terrible now, but it's all happening because actually your soul really knows the secrets of renewal and of surrender to source energy. So that's for 11. Now we're shuffling the cards. We're going to put those cards back into the pile here, and we're just going to shuffle. All right. 22. If you pick 22, there is some manifestation coming along from your shadow self. Something has been set forth in this world to kind of present to you. We're going to draw 3 cards from the top of the pile. Bottomless trap hole, dark hole, malice of dark demise. Your shadow self is asking you to surrender your fears to the supreme consciousness that all of the things that you've created around you are self-made, and you have a choice. You can either stay in this mode of life that you live currently, or you have also the opportunity to completely switch and go the other way and maybe close the cycle that has not been serving you. I don't know, I'm just getting a sense from the malice of doll of demise that maybe your shadow is trying to tell you that you've actually included many people into your social circle that you don't really trust. And you're okay with that because you're actually so close to the dark hole that you can't even tell whether or not these people are in it to get you or to not get you. And that is a bottomless trap hole. That's a trap hole because you're basically giving up your sense of self-worth to the people outside of you, and you are amounting your sense of self to a bottomless dark hole. Like you're in a really, you don't know, you're identifying too much with the darkness of the world, and you're not choosing to see that this is a choice, that life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you, that you're having these experiences so that now you can go to the other side of things, and you don't have to experience these experiences any longer, that they really are created from the mind. And I guess malice of doll demise, yeah, maybe there's an inner child, maybe there's a younger you that hasn't let out a cry or hasn't dealt with some emotional issue, and that younger you needs to be acknowledged. And saying, man, he's like wants a hug from the older you, and the older you, your younger self wants a reaffirmation of where he's going to go, and choose your words wisely because you have more manifesting powers than you think. And that's for 22. We're going to put that back in the pile, and now we're going to go to 33. If you chose 33, this message is for you. Shadow wants to say something. Shadow, light, all the same thing. Really what it's trying to say is the light is trying to say something. And all these cards, for some reason, came out. These 4 cards. Magical Scientist. 7 Tools of the Bandit. Golem Sentry. Deslacuda. I feel like what your shadow is trying to tell you is that you've essentially had your trip around the block. Like you've had your taste of many different experiences. How things, you have a good sense of cycles, a good sense of rhythm, and you're pretty good at most things that you go to. Your shadow is actually very malleable. That uh, you're in this place where you do understand that your shadow self is created by you. So this magical scientist, but this trap card here, Seven Tools of the Bandit, is that because you can outwit a lot of people, that you can actually get into some trouble with the technology maybe, or the tools, or to respect them as well, because they are beings and they don't want to just be used as like a second party, third party type of thing. They don't want to be used just for your pleasures. Is what I'm getting. That they want to form that it's a trap to just be self-serving with. And it's not just technology, it's also just the tools that you use in your day-to-day lives, the keys, the things that you materialize into your life. Everything has an energy. I think on the flip side of this, many of these 33 shadow selves kind of know that like environment is everything. And so to be mindful of the energies of the things around you. Magical scientist, Golem sentry. Yeah, your shadow self tends to always show to you that you have an opening into almost like a different dimension, maybe like a hell, or some sort of other dimensional place, lower vibrational place that you have access to, and that you're aware of it. Maybe you've been there, maybe you've just come out of it. But this Lakuta, this card, is kind of showing me that to transcend the tried patterns of modern day society, to basically go against the grain, that moss doesn't grow on things that are moving, that if you're always on it and on point, that the universe will conspire to help you manifest all that you desire. And yes, integration of the robot beings. They're your friends, and they really want to help you in this endeavor. That you're pretty good at the human and technology too, definitely. But I guess Shadows is trying to let you know, now, as a reminder that they're beings. Just like my phone here. Wow, yeah, you're a being. Thank you for recording this video, phone. And that is the reading for your shadow self. Definitely, if you're new to this channel, click on the subscribe button. We're going to be using all of these cards in this channel and more. If you have a question, type 1111, type a question. I may just answer. Spirit or Shadow will answer that question for you. So thank you very, very much. You have a great day. Thank you.